Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to the four-digit Nordic Cash Cup. I am once again Hypnospira, but this time I am joined by Kaya.
Hi.
So today we will see Osdare or Osdare versus Loff.
Yes, a very interesting matchup indeed. Osdare, who seems to be a high accuracy player, often playing with perfect modification, against a Taiko player from Norway who is trying their, who's trying to see how well they can do in catch. So, what can you tell me about this matchup? What do you think will happen here?
Well, looking at the qualifier results, it does seem like Loff is favored on hidden, and we see Osdare banning hidden. So after Loff banning Nomad 2, both very sensible bans, I think. But yeah, Loff, I think, knows that they're favored on hidden. But beyond that, Osdare seems to be more consistent on the other things, especially Nomad. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. See how they strategize through this match, as Osdare will pick DT1.
Yeah, as you said, both bans make perfect sense, and this DT pick isn't too surprising either. So yeah, so far, so good, I would say.
Yeah, it seems like both players have studied at least the qualifier results so far, seemingly aware of what the other player is better than them at.
Yeah, it's always useful to do some research before you play, especially in a tournament setting.
I completely agree. Now,
Yep.
we will see getting into DT1 in just a second, and that is that second.
Yeah, we're now waiting for the client to catch up to both players, and we'll be starting.
Yeah, Loff finding a couple early misses right off the bat. Seems to just be a case of not paying full attention at the start. I've made the same mistake. Well,
Oh yeah, these
a little
two
bit of an
missions.
backdrop, but
Yeah, these misses were really unfortunate.
yes, now the map is on the shorter side, so early misses will be more punishing, but those were extremely early. But Loff does find another miss,
Oh yeah.
which is going to increase the lead for Osdare. We don't see the score as of right now, but Loff finds another miss while Osdare holds full combo.
Yeah, but as you can see in the top right corners of each player's screens, there is quite a significant advantage on Osdare's side.
Yeah, roughly
they
100k.
Yeah, as they are being pretty consistent so far, with decent accuracy at that too.
Yeah, Osdare showing a lot of consistency here, and now there we get the overlay with the score, and we see there in a more tangible form how Osdare is dominating this map in particular, as of right now at least.
Yeah, there is still time for Loff to catch up, but that would take a lot of misses from Osdare, I think, and probably there might not be enough time for that to happen.
Yeah, we're approaching the very end of the map, and Osdare is still holding on, and Loff finding a miss, which I think is going to be the dagger.
It might as well be, seeing as we are getting closer and closer to the end of the map.
Yeah, and Loff finding a couple more misses is going to seal the deal. Osdare with a very strong full combo on double time 1.
Yeah, a very solid score.
Very good score. I mean, I think if Loff would have FC'd, it still would have been very hard to beat that. I mean, what do you do against an FC like that?
Yeah, especially considering how good that accuracy was.
Absolutely. Now Loff is going to go straight into Hidden 1, which I think makes a lot of sense after banning Hidden, after seeing the ban on Hidden 3 and seemingly knowing the advantage.
Well, yes, they did better on Hidden after all, so it's only natural that they're gonna lean towards Hidden more.
Exactly correct. Now we will see. Maybe Osdare has been grinding the Hidden, becoming a Hidden master in the week since the qualifiers came out.
Yep, we are about to find out if that's even true. Maybe it is, I don't know.
Yeah, that very well could be. As we get
Yeah.
into Hidden 1, Light Up My Love by Onoken featuring Moko. I think when people see the artist Onoken, this is not the kind of song they're expecting.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You see Osdare finding an
Ooh.
early miss there. Start finding another miss there as Loff is holding on to their combo in the very early Ki.
Yes, so far it seems that Loff was right to pick Hidden here, as Osdare is clearly struggling to keep up. Loff, on the other hand, is so far assessing this map, doing very well so far.
Yeah, Loff is holding up very strong, and Osdare is struggling quite severely at the start of the map here. And I have to say, I can't blame Osdare. I am not a very good hidden player myself.
Yeah, me neither.
So as we said though, we're approaching the halfway mark, and Loff holding onto a strong full combo. Accuracy lacking a little bit, sure, but still a full combo.
Yeah, definitely, it's still a good score, even if they dropped some accuracy.
Yeah, we did see Osdare building a little bit of a combo there, getting back up to an A rank, but dropping that shortly after.
Oh yeah, you know, maybe it is a bad run after all, you never know. Oftentimes players do well in solo play, but then just kind of mess up in tournaments.
Yeah,
You know,
tournament
it happens.
nerves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tournament nerves are a demon to deal with, but it has to be said. I mean, Loff is holding up to a strong full combo. And Osdare has actually built up a couple combos, not missing as much as they did earlier in the map.
So maybe it was nerves after all.
Very well could be.
Oh,
Loff
that
finding a
was a
miss
really
at the
unfortunate
end,
miss.
not getting the full combo. But I want to sort of echo my point from the last map. I mean, what do you do when Loff one misses right at the end? There's not much you can do against a score like that.
Yeah. Even despite that unfortunate miss, it's still a pretty good score, I would say. Yeah.
It is
Nothing
a
to
very
be
good score
ashamed
from
of.
Loff there. But very good pick, clearly showing an advantage on hidden over Osdare.
Yep, and
And
that, yeah.
now I was
Go
just
for
gonna
it.
say, not wasting any time, going straight into Hard Rock.
Yeah, that will be Esperanza by Aaron. Really, really nice song.
Very
Not
good
gonna lie.
song. And as I mentioned last match when this was picked, the difficulty is made by Aku, who is a Finnish mapper, so a little bit of Nordic representation in that sense as well.
Definitely. The more Nordic talent in this tournament, the better. Am I right?
Exactly.
Yep, and now we'll be starting this map here. Hopefully the client will stick soon enough, and it has. Oh. Loff
Yeah,
with
we see.
another unfortunate miss right at the beginning.
Yeah, and they got another miss where I didn't see what they missed on.
Was it the movement issue? Did they just not notice?
Maybe. Oh, they are back up to. So the one miss was just Bancho lag,
Oh, alright.
but that was not Bancho lag.
Oh,
Missed
and
it
that
on
wasn't
the
a bunch of lag either, because Osdare just traded.
Yeah. Now, Osdare does have a lead, but it is not a big one, and the combo advantage is very slim. As Osdare finds a
Ooh.
miss, giving Loff the slight combo advantage. Oh, they're gonna trade there. This is a very close map as we approach the second third of the map.
Oh yeah, it's only going to get more intense from here.
Absolutely, and we'll see who handles that intensity the best.
You know, from what we've seen so far, it's kind of hard to guess which player would do better under pressure. But from what we just saw, both players just traded misses.
Yeah, Loff missing that little tap dash, but Osdare's gonna trade that right after. Once again, Loff having a slight combo lead. Wish they're gonna lose on that bigger jump once again.
Yeah, that lead didn't last too long as they miss again. Really unfortunate to see.
Yeah, and I think it does show a little bit of a comfort level on the higher AR, this being 9.8.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Loff finding another mister, and that's gonna be the dagger. Osdare taking the point here.
Ooh, another miss from Osdare. Not that it changes anything at this point, but still, it shows that both players weren't as comfortable playing this map as they would have liked to be.
Exactly, and I think this does reflect the qualifiers pretty well. Osdare showing a bit more consistency on the mod while still not putting up a full combo like other players did. So very well reflective of that. Both players staying consistent to their qualifier results. And Loff is just not going to waste any time either, going straight into Nomad 1.
Yeah, you can clearly tell that they're being serious and have either already planned out how they want to go about this game or, are just going on instinct, I suppose.
Exactly. Now it has to be said, this is a little bit of a risky pick, but they cannot go back to hidden just yet. But Osdare, as we know, very consistent Nomad player.
Yeah,
And as
we'll
you
see
mentioned
if...
earlier, high accuracy player.
Yep, that's true. We'll see if this pick turns out to be a good one.
Now we have seen in other tournaments though that Nomad 1, because it is a consistency map, it can favor the lower seed to pick it against the higher seed. But only time will tell as we get into Inochi no Tomoshibi by Suzuki Konomi. Map by BlackBN, custom made for this tournament.
Which is very nice, not going to lie.
Very, very nice. Once again, I always give these shoutouts, but I think it's always fair to do so. Big shout out to all the custom mappers.
Obviously well deserved. Anyway, getting back to the game. So far, both players are doing very well, assessing so far. But as you can see in the top right corner, it's barely 1/4 of the map. So
yeah, we are getting soon getting into the second quarter of the map, but the first Ki is here, and both players are holding on still.
Oh yeah, a slight advantage on Loff's side, which I assume has to do with latency?
Not anymore because Loff finding a miss there before it was just the accuracy difference giving Osdare an advantage, but that miss is gonna quickly grow the lead for Osdare.
Oh yeah, Osdare is still assessing, so that advantage is only going to grow.
Yeah, that is not what Loff wants to see. Finding another miss on the hyper. Now the map isn't over. We're only halfway through, but Osdare holding a strong double S.
Oh yeah, definitely. So far they're doing really well. If they keep it up, it might be a really, really good score on their side. Loff though is not giving up yet. They are... Oh, never mind. Castle's Curse.
Yeah, there's Castle's Curse. You're learning well from me. I can tell that.
Yeah, thanks.
I mean, Osdare is still holding on to not only the full combo, but the double S, showing their dominance on Nomad.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I suppose this pick wasn't so good for Loff after all.
Indeed. Now, I mean, I still don't think that it's a bad pick from Loff. I mean, if Nomad is your second most comfortable mod bracket in this situation, then I don't think it's wrong to try it out, see if you can maybe edge out against a player like Osdare.
Yeah, it's not wrong to do so, but it was, it wasn't as certain of a pick, I suppose.
No, absolutely not. You're completely right about that, but I mean, what are you gonna do when Osdare is playing this as well as they are?
Yeah, once again, it's just a score that is really hard to beat, even if you are seeing yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I think any player in the top 8 would struggle here because Osdare has the experience of, or as far as I can tell on leaderboards, pretty good at spinning as well.
Yeah,
so any player in the top 8 would struggle here. Yeah, exactly.
So one could say that they are used to getting assasses.
Well, exactly. It is, as you mentioned earlier, Osdare is a high accuracy player, showing that on this map. And we're gonna get back to Osdare's pick. Now, fun fact that was mentioned in chat earlier, Osdare has more double S's than there are people in the Åland Islands, where he is from. So he has more double S's than the population of where he's from.
That is an interesting achievement to have.
That is very interesting. That is something I would
So-
bring up on a first date, honestly. Like, just so you know, I have more double S's in a rhythm game than there are people on this island.
Yeah, some dating advice from Hypno right here.
Exactly. So, Osdare, if you watch the VOD back, keep that in mind. Bring that up.
Yeah, it might be worth trying out, I think.
We'll see here. I'm not sure if they. Oh, DT2 has been picked during Pride Month. We get to see this one together now, finally.
Based month, let's go.
Absolutely, the most base one.
Yep, that is correct. And now we're getting into the map we were just speaking of.
We'll see here. Osdare winning the other DT pick.
Funnily enough, this map was not picked just because it's Pride mode. It was actually an accident, as far as I know. It was coincidental.
Oh, okay. Here,
But don't quote me on that. I might be wrong.
Now, first TI here, Loff finding is somewhat of an early miss. This is the shortest map in the pool, only a minute and a half long.
Oh yeah, it's really short, which, you know, is especially unforgiving if you miss early on.
Exactly. Now Osdare once again holding on to a stronghold combo.
Yeah, now the players can see each other's scores. You know, that's really that can make players really nervous, especially if they're in a position like Osdare, where they just missed.
Did find the miss, but Loff faced that soon after.
Osdare with another miss. Is there room for improvement for Loff, where they can get this point back?
They're gonna have to see more misses from Osdare and hold on themselves, which they do not do.
Yeah, as you said, yeah, it doesn't seem like it. I don't think it's gonna happen here. Osdare, despite missing, you know, despite missing a couple of times here and there, will still get this point. It seems like.
It does indeed. 894,000 versus 687,000.
Yeah, not as close this time, but still not a score that one should be ashamed of, I think.
No, I completely agree. Now, Loff is allowed to go back to hidden, which I think can only be expected.
Yeah, that would make sense. Perfectly sensible.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. Hidden 2 is picked.
So how do you feel about this game so far?
I think that the game has lived up to the expectations of it. I still think Loff has played better than people might have expected, considering their low seed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think Loff should be very proud of the scores they've gotten, and the match isn't over. But Osdare also showing their consistency on, especially on no mod, but also on double time.
Oh, Osdare with an early miss here.
Yeah.
But so far, Loff is doing pretty well.
Yeah, Loff holding the full combo at the start here. And Osdare finding another miss.
You know, you did mention earlier that Loff did a bit better than Osdare in all the hidden picks during qualifiers. So it only makes sense for them to pick hidden here. And as we can see, it is paying off so far.
Yes, it is. Loff does find a miss there, but considering how Osdare is struggling as of right now, that miss is not going to be enough for it to flip over.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough for Osdare to, get the advantage back here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see the entirety of Norway sinking before the map is over for Osdare to win this, I think.
Oh yeah.
Has to be said though, Osdare does have a little bit of a better combo right now. Which,
Yeah, if Loff misses like twice, I think
yeah,
that could be enough for Osdare to get this point.
has to be very soon though for those misses to come.
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah, and this section is very slow.
Oh, I don't think it's gonna happen.
It does not look like it will. But Loff will make this match a little bit more interesting, making it 4-2.
Yep. As you said, this match is nowhere near over, and we are seeing that Loff is not intending on giving up.
Definitely not. And they should not want to give up. The match is not over. We'll see what Osdare goes for. Can I go back to DT? But yeah, I will not hesitate picking Noma 3.
Well, given they have done better consistency-wise, it's only natural for them to do so.
Exactly, and seeing the Noma 2 ban from Loff. I mean, it makes sense to just go back to Noma when you can. We'll get into rock, scissors, paper in a second.
Oh, yeah. You see, the reason I was asking about how you feel about this game is that oftentimes scores really do not reflect how both players played, even if it was close. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, and I completely agree with that assessment. As we see Loff finding an early miss. Did Osdare also find an early miss?
They might have.
And Loff finding another miss there. And as you mentioned earlier, Loff is a Taiko player, and I don't know if they are a Conver player in Taiko, but Convers work pretty differently in the two modes, because the two modes are very different game modes, but...
Oh yeah, obviously. In Taiko there is no movements whatsoever, so that concept is like, completely foreign to, to an average Taiko player.
Exactly. Now the reason I was gonna mention them being a Taiko player is, if you are a Taiko player, you get into catch, you're gonna primarily look at specifics, most of the time anyway. So it wouldn't surprise me if Loff hasn't really experimented with converts yet.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. What you're saying completely makes sense.
But they are holding on to a pretty solid combo, not far behind Osdare here.
No, yeah, the difference is so big. It is easy to make up for the advantage here. If they do well, yeah.
Loff finding what I would consider a shit miss there. That's just simply not going far enough to catch that.
It's just a bit unfortunate.
Finding another miss just as we enter the Ki.
Yeah, Osdare doing pretty okay so far. Holding on to the combo they have built up in this map. Not really letting go.
Holding a very strong combo, as you mentioned. Both players hitting those jumps there.
Yeah, and as we are approaching the, slowly approaching the end of the map, this does seem like the final point for Osdare here.
Into the last fifth of the map. Loff is gonna have to hope for quite a few misses from Osdare and to hold on himself.
Oh yeah, but is there enough time?
There.
Is there enough time for him to make up? I don't think so.
With that miss, no, and continuing to miss on those jumps. That's gonna be the dagger, sealing the deal for Osdare. Winning this match 5-2. Another match ending in a 5-2.
Well, make of that what you will. This is another score which does not really reflect how the match went, in my opinion at least. Both players did well.
I do think that Loff should be proud. And I mean, it's hard to beat a player like Osdare when they are playing at a level like this.
Oh
So
yeah, definitely.
congratulations to Osdare, who will face Waffle Latte next round. And Loff will go up against the loser between Osten and Goldilocks.
Yep. Once
So-
again, I would like to say that both players did well, and I wish them all the best in the next stages.
Yeah, both players played very well. Congratulations to Osdare for moving on through the winners bracket. And good luck to Loff in the losers bracket next weekend. We will have a match in about an hour and 35 minutes between Chukas and Tracy Sketchit from Denmark and Iceland, respectively. So tune in for that. It's not a match you want to see. In the meantime, get some rest. Maybe get some food if you haven't. And
Yeah, remember to drink water as it is getting hotter recently. And,
exactly.
Yeah.
Very good thing to point out.
Yep.
And
yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching this match.
Yeah.
It's not a match you
Thank
want to
you for
miss,
watching.
I mean. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Not a match you wanna
thanks for
miss.
watching. Yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys in about an hour or so.
See you guys
Yeah.
later.